Hello, 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 hello. I hope everyone is doing good, doing okay, having a really good day. And today I have officially decided to do a video about making a stop motion, aka my stop motion process. Woo! Stop motion process video. Yeah. I thought about making this video before, but every time I did, I would just end up just making the stop motion and not record my process at all. So now we're finally doing it! I shall be taking you through this journey of making this current stop motion that I am going to be doing. I will be talking about a lot of different topics. I hope this helps you create a stop motion or create videos in general, being creative and stuff like that. And I can't wait to take you on this process with me. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is ideas for my videos. I tend to get ideas from things that have happened in my life, taking small events or even jokes and expanding on them. Videos like late night snack, just a wee bowling, food debate videos, and homework, just to name a few examples. Some ideas even come just from little jokes that I have, like the video trying a new place.
Why are you acting like that?
They got no chicken dinners. What? They don't got none. What do you mean they don't got none?
So another tip, either you are going to type out your idea or do what I do and have a book, and I call it the Big Blue Book. This is my Big Blue Book. Obviously it's just a blue journal, it's not even that big, but this is where a lot of my ideas tend to get written down. It is really nice to have things written out because it just helps you organize things together, especially if you're doing like talking videos like this. Today's video that I will be doing and then showing at the end of this video is actually not like any of those. I will be doing a dress-up game simulator type video, and that's the idea for this stop motion that I will be showing you the process of making today. So I will be showing you how to do a stop motion in my own way that is going to be a dress-up game. That's gonna be fun. And just to go off to the other thing that I wanted to talk about before starting the stop motion is picking out the characters and script. Now this video doesn't necessarily call for a script. There will be literally no reason to. It is supposed to be a dress-up game. You know, most of them don't talk. So I still wanted to talk about it though, just to kind of explain my process and also to help you guys out if you guys want to take some tips. So picking the characters slash making the script. So normally what I do when picking out the characters is I think of the idea that I decided to pick out and what characters will play off it well. For example, when doing the video, who does this belong to? I went for my dolls Shelby and Akila for the main roles. They tend to bounce off each other very well, and the idea makes it more chaotic.
Does this belong to you?
Why am I here? Who does this belong to?
Why did you put it in a bag? Where were you when it was your turn to wash the clothes?
Washing clothes. What else would I be doing? Last time I saw it, it was with Josefina said you were the last one seen. Or can bounce off the other characters as well. Just to make sure everything is feeling like either very flowy, this is gonna be nice, or even very chaotic, which I tend to go for because I love chaos. So for this video, I'm going to be using my doll Carl because I just think it would be nice to use him for the dress-up game. I think it would be a sweet, kind of cool thing. But I will also be using my other dolls as little stand-ins before actually picking Carl. I'll show you what I mean when I'm in the editing process. Another aspect of my process for stop motions is clothing slash costumes. When picking out the clothes, it's just based off of what the character's personality is. For this video, since it is going to be a dress-up game, I am going to be taking a lot of clothes that I've either made myself or clothes that I have bought from other people, and I'm just going to use them in the video. And then the biggest one for me, which I love to do the most, is sets. For this, we will be down here. This is in my basement. Normally I will be upstairs filming in my film room, but since I'm doing a dress-up game, I don't want a bunch of things in the background. I just want a doll with a background that is a solid color. A lot of times when I am making videos, especially mini movies like Sunset, Tennis Court, and Open Minded, I tend to go for a lot of big elaborate sets that tend to have a lot of small details in them. I love adding small details. So when I am absolutely doing a set, it will take me about 2 to 3 weeks to finish, especially if I am busy that week. But if I'm just straight up just doing the set, it will still take me 2 weeks. But with those ideas and all that out of the way, let's get started on this stop motion for this video. So as you can see, we are in my doll room and these are the boys I'm going to be using. Since I want to make it like a, a dress-up game and there's different avatars and stuff, I decided to go with these beautiful little boys right here. And then I'm going to make Carl the main character. But here are the other guys that I'm going to be using. Yeah. So here's my process of just making the shirt. I'm just showing me cutting out the patterns for it. But this just is me just, making the shirt for the video that I want to use. And I'm going to make it like one of those polo shirts. I did not know the teddy bear had a name. I didn't know that. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. But I wanted to use that design on the shirt. So it's going to be like a little sweatshirt with the polo bear on it. So here are all the clothes in this bag that I'm going to be using either as something he's going to put on or just stock photos. So right now I'm just going to take out some green felt fabric that I'm going to be using as a green screen for the clothes. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to take out all the clothes, put them into piles, basically jackets, shirts, pants, all that. And I'm going to be taking pictures of them separately to add as stock photos or as things he's actually going to put on. So that's going to be fun to do. And I'm also using shoes. Some of these I painted and some of these are just how the shoes actually came. As you can see, I am taking my camera and I'm going to be taking pictures of the clothes. Normally I leave it on manual, but this time I'm going to put it on autofocus so I can get a clean shot of each clothing item that I'm going to be doing. I just wanted to say an interesting thing for this flannel. This is just a tip if you're ever doing green screen or anything like that. This flannel has green on it, so I can't use this green background. So what I'm going to do for this one, I'm going to take a picture of everything else first and then do this one last and do it with the white background so I can chroma key that out. So yeah. So what I am doing now, I'm kind of framing the shot through this camera, ironically. just trying to see how I want things to go, and I'm going to actually film a little bit of a little test demo of how I want it to go. So that'll be fun. That's, you know, y'all get to see that. That's gonna be so much fun. That's gonna be so much fun. Things are gonna, the wires are still gonna be exposed because, like I said, it's just a test run of what I want it to look like. Just trying to match the vibe of the notes that I did in my big blue book. So yeah, it's gonna be fun for you guys to see that. Woo woo. So normally I would have my clicker with me, and the reason why I don't is just because it's all the way upstairs in my film room, and I don't feel like going all the way upstairs just to come back downstairs, just to go all the way upstairs. So I'm gonna not do that. But when I'm actually going to film it, like the actual thing, that's when you guys will see the clicker. So here is the clicker that I was talking about earlier that I use. So now I can finally just get started on the actual stop motion. So the first part I wanted to film was the characters actually being selected. And of course, Carl is going to be the main one selected, but the other characters I wanted to emote some type of way instead of just having them stand there still. As you can see with Lee, I had to tape his feet down because he would not stay up. And then he actually fell, but you can't even notice it in the shot. I'm that talented, you know. So here I am getting Carl down, and now I'm actually starting the process of him changing his clothes. So as you can see, I put tape down and actually marked the tape as well to make sure I put him back in a place that is where he was, that is at least close to, and I always checked back with my camera just to make sure that it was the actual spot that he was in. So for the shirts, I decided to, instead of taking him all the way off like I did last time, I'm just going to try to put the shirts on him as close as possible to him being on the thing. Of course, I had to scrap it a little bit because, you know, flannels take a little bit more, especially since he's wearing a long sleeve. But yeah, it looked pretty good. It was looking good. So I decided to make these little assets for the dress up game because I thought it would be fun, and I'm extra, oh my gosh. But I decided to make it every time the cursor lands on one of their names, it highlights. So as you can see, these are a lot of layers, and I ended up having to add, I think, 1 or 2 more. So this is what I was working with the whole time, and luckily I have a PC that can handle it. Oh my gosh, because if I did not, it would have crashed instead of lagged. It did lag a lot, so I couldn't record all my editing process. I can show a bit more clips even though it's already finished, but this is what I had to deal with on this stop motion. On a daily basis, I don't have to do with this many layers. Half of the time I only have to do with 1 or 2 regarding the frames, but the audio layers, oh my gosh, the audio layers. But this is what I was doing. Basically, I was also doing a stop motion in here with keyframes for the cursor. Anytime one of the characters were selected, I wanted the cursor to highlight their names, but also be in time for when the character was on screen. So going from Gabriel to Kevin, I decided to go to the frame where Kevin starts and put the keyframe there and move the mouse to where Kevin's name was highlighted. And then go back to the beginning, put another keyframe, and added more keyframes in between just to make sure it can go the way I wanted it to. I did that for all of the closed sections. This one, I just let it like glide down since we just wanted to go straight to Carl. So yeah, this was just my editing process throughout the whole thing. Like I said, I couldn't do all of it because it was lagging. So trying to film that and actually trying to edit was going to be a lot. But like I said, I can include a little bit more right now, even though it's done. Yo, what's up? My name's Gabe. Hey, I'm Kevin. Yo, Jalen here. Hey, what's up? My name is Lee. Hiya, I'm Dom. Hey, I'm Carl. Oh shoot, you selected me. Ah, cool. Wait, whoa. I don't have pants on. Can we please put on pants? Can we please put me in some pants? Hey, okay. Now we can get started. These are okay. These are fine. These ain't not my style, but they cool. Okay, can we do something a little more baggy? These are tight. Whoa, bell bottoms. We getting somewhere. Let's go to the tops and see what they have. Unzipping jacket. I've been going to the gym lately, can't you tell? I can show off my muscles. Oh, okay, never mind, I guess not. Ooh, sweater vest. I'm digging this vibe. Oh, shoot, a polo shirt? Heck yeah. If you go to the little exclamation points on the end, it shows you some more extras that we can get. Use the arrow keys. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this hoodie's nice. Oh shoot, we got some flannel. I'm digging the 2 flannels. I'll let you pick which ones you like though. Red and green, good choice. I mean, I'm wearing bell bottoms. I don't think the shoes really matter. Oh shoot, we're done already? Fashion show. I hope you guys enjoyed the stop motion. It took a while. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you a little bit. And I hope you just like seeing my little techniques of everything I've done. This one was way more technical than just doing what I normally do. So I'm proud to step out of my box, especially exploring more editing features that I have not done in either a hot minute or at all. So that was fun to do. I'm definitely going to do more videos like this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like all that. Thank you for watching. Bye.